All right, so today we're going to be reacting to the PlayStation 5 Tech demonstration. This is going to be showing off some of the new tech for the PlayStation 5. So we're going to be seeing what the graphics are going to look like and some of the new technologies they're going to be using, basically. I think we were pretty disappointed with
PS5,
the way...
that's a new one?
That's a new PlayStation.
So they're coming out because the other one's coming out?
They have to, yeah.
How much better could graphics get? I mean, you're almost...
Well, they could photo scan everything and have it, you know, more detailed.
Yeah.
It all goes into all the polygons stuff. All really technical. All right, ready?
Sure.
Let's check it out.
Let's go.
Hello, I'm Brian Karras, Technical Director of Graphics here at Epic Games.
Hi, I'm Jerome Petto, Art Director of the Special Project.
What?
A few years ago, we got together as a team and brainstormed where we thought we could push forward state-of-the-art and real-time graphics. There were two key areas that stood out. The first, dynamic global illumination. Beautiful bounce lighting, instantaneously.
I don't have to be constrained to do a game where the world has to be static, and I'm able to iterate a lot faster.
And we call this new system Lumen. We're about to show you what it is capable of. But first, there was another area that we thought we could...
They're talking about light bouncing.
What it's capable of, but it's not going to be on. It's going to be on PlayStation 9. Not
directly use film quality assets and bring them straight into the engine.
And that's a big deal for artists. I just want to be able to import my ZBrush model, my photogrammetry scan, my CAD data.
What has better graphics usually anyway? Xbox or PlayStation?
Creating
They're both pretty similar
lowering
nowadays.
the quality to make it hit frame rate.
In the end, that's what it's all about. Art that just works. We call this new technology Nanite. Here is the future of Unreal Engine running live on PlayStation 5.
Awesome, let's take a look at it.
This has to be
Wow.
That just looks like real stuff.
That looks... They photo scanned all that.
Yeah, that's photo scan.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, but it's beautiful. It's just a picture of like a regular movie.
Well, they have to photo scan and have it actually be dynamic and everything. It's hard. That's really hard to do.
Yeah.
It's not you just take a picture and bam. It's a lot more work goes into it.
Right.
Using cinematic versions, which would typically...
All those little tiny details you don't have on modern games. Like you see every single rock crevice. That's a lot
They
of
all use 8K textures as well.
energy for a console
Nanite
to
can render an
do.
insane number of triangles very quickly. There are over 1 billion triangles of source geometry in each frame that Nanite crunches down losslessly to around 20 million drawn triangles.
Really?
What does that many triangles look like?
Well, let me show you.
This isn't noise. These are the triangles, each a different color. Most are so small that they look like noise. Nanite achieves detail down to the pixel.
Showing
which
how
means
all there's a
triangles
lot
are
of
often the
detail
size of
here.
pixels. This
Wow.
amount of geometric detail requires shadows to be pixel accurate as well, and Nanite can do that too.
And the shadows are super sharp,
Speaking of
detecting
lighting,
every little
all
tiny
of the lighting in
detail.
this demo is completely dynamic. With the power of Lumen, that even includes multi-bounce global illumination. No light maps, no baking here. Without GI, all of that beautiful lighting is gone. With Lumen enabled, we can move the light and the bounce.
So they're showing how
changes
light is bouncing
Yeah, that's
dynamically,
good.
right? That's
Okay, let's
really
keep going.
nice. I think that's what most people want. At least that's what I want. I want the environments to look at least real. I feel like
Yeah.
you're actually there. So if you do like a historical game, it could look...
Store audio system
looks
as well.
amazing.
Convolution
You got to know where the light would be too,
Yeah.
to make it work. You can't just
like actual caves that we sample and reproduce them in virtual spaces. Sound field rendering allows us to record and play back spatialized audio. All of this adds up to a more immersive experience.
Yeah, I guess everyone's worried about making the guy look better, but probably really you want everything else to look
Environment,
better. Yeah. Some bats.
This swarm of bats was created with a Niagara effects system. Particles in Niagara can now talk to one another and understand their environment like never before.
Wow, that's cool. These people figure all this out.
Yeah.
I wonder why they get paid millions.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We've also added a ton of new functionality to run fluid simulations like you see in the water below.
Nice water. It moves around. Kind of like Uncharted.
The The demo runs on our chaos physics.
It's kind of like Uncharted.
Here we are using
or,
it to accurately simulate the rigid bodies
Raider?
of
Yeah,
the falling
Tomb Raider.
rocks and the cloth of her scarf.
And just the environment alone makes her look real, even though she doesn't look extremely real. But the environment looking so real, she looks
Now that the
like she
environment is
could
so
be real.
complex,
She's
we
placed
needed
in
to
it.
greatly improve our animation systems to adapt. We've added predictive foot placement and motion warping, which dynamically modifies IK and body position to look more natural. For the character to more realistically interact with the environment, we've added the ability to trigger seamless contextual animation events, like her hand on the door.
That's promising.
Dynamic GI is amazing, not just for speeding up iteration, but also for its impact on gameplay. Any light source can move while still having beautiful bounce lighting. Dynamic illumination means specular as well, which you can see on all the metal surfaces. You can even see the Niagara-powered bugs reacting to the light.
Oh, like the birds, they react to each other, even the bugs do
Lumen
too.
not only reacts to moving light sources,
Oh,
but
really?
also
Yeah.
changes in geometry.
We got light coming in and all bouncing everywhere. That's just amazing.
Remember we mentioned high poly assets? This statue was imported directly from ZBrush and is more than 33 million triangles.
Wow.
No baking of normal maps, no authored LODs.
It's a lot of detail. Basically, they're saying how much detail they can put into every little thing. Usually, a lot of games are
We can
really
do more
flat
in a
looking,
single statue.
but now they're
There are
showing off
nearly
how they can just put
500
so
of
many
that
little
exact
details
statue
everywhere on
and
the ground,
same
on the
detail level
architecture.
placed in this room for a total of over 16 billion triangles from statues alone.
So they have that same one statue. Now there's like billions of them around
Over
it
this
right now.
entire demo,
And it's still
there
good.
are hundreds of billions of triangles.
But how do they make movies? That's what I don't understand.
That's what they're talking about. They're using some of the film technology.
Yeah, why didn't they
and
just
put
use
it
that
in
from the
there.
beginning?
It's
That's what I
hard.
don't
I
get.
guess the
To get it to move where you want it to move is the problem. Just playing it's easy because you're playing stuff that's.
Yeah.
I mean, the Transformers had a lot of this stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess it's harder to do it, put it in a game.
The console needs to be powerful enough to be able to take
And
advantage.
also, you have to be able to move it any way you want, and it still work.
Yeah. Have it still be natural looking. Doing it by itself, basically, like real life.
There's not much time.
This doesn't need to be constrained to small rooms. It can stretch all the way to the horizon.
So they can even stretch that detail even further out, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Don't fail me now.
I mean, it just looks like a movie now, basically.
Is this a game? Must be a game.
I don't know, I think they might be showing off the graphics and made something for that, or this might be a real game coming
It's
soon.
time to see what's next.
Time travel.
So this is Unreal Engine 5. That's like the tech that they usually use to make some of the games, some of the big games. All right, so
That's cool, yeah.
what's your opinions on it?
I thought it was about time. Nah.
Seriously?
Yeah, I mean, you wonder how the TV movies look that good and the video games don't. Like, obviously, it's more difficult to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they're getting there, so now they're there, really.
Yeah, this could be the generation where we see games that look almost like a movie or a film.
Yeah, well, they almost do now as it is.
They
anyways.
do.
Yeah.
But even more so, like with the graphical, the terrain and all that.
It all
looking
depends
real.
what game you're playing too.
Yeah.
You know, if you're playing and you're just in the normal woods, it might not look as good. They're showing you. It's just like when you go to buy one of those Vizio TVs, the nice ones. They put something in there that's the most colorful looking thing, so it looks great.
Yeah.
They're showing you scenery that's amazing as it is.
Yeah.
With all those details, so of course it's going to look better. How's it going to look in a regular game though? You might not notice it as much. You know what I'm saying?
We'll have to see them actually put it in a real game.
In a real game, you might not
we'll
notice it as much. It might just be the same. It might.
Not.
Maybe the tanks and guns and everything will look a little more closer detail.
We'll see.
You know?
But it's going to be something that we're going to have to see happen. You know, not just in a tech demo. We've seen a lot of great looking tech demos. I wouldn't say we saw anything that looked like this before, but now they have to translate this into some games, and it might take a few years for them to get a really good looking game, or it might have to take a PlayStation game that Sony funded and it's
So
exclusive.
PS5 is it PS5 Tech Demo? That's what it says.
Yeah, that's what it is. But we'll see. All right, guys.
Let's see.
If you enjoyed the video, make sure you go down, leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.
Peace.